All right. Here we go. Welcome to the show. It's your boy, Mike Jar, the original Jarhead. All right, let's see here what kind of stuff we're gonna get into tonight. Oh no. Let's start that again. Hold on a second. All right, and welcome to the show. It's your boy, Mike Jar, the original Lid Lad. How you doing? Welcome and hello. So today we sipping on algo juice and talking about NFTs or something. Yeah, I mean, who is the Jaro verse? What is the Jaro verse? Who is this Mike Jar character? I don't know, but I guess you're just about to find out. Man, there's some sweet jars in here, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Well, OpenSea.io/collection/mjars, as you can see right up here. And well, we got a bunch of beautiful jars. That's really the essence of it. Oh, how Darrow rolls. This is a beautiful jar. The Supermind jar. Big Think jar over here. I love how it made the halo around it, and I love how it made the halo almost all the way around it. And then the like ground looking beautiful, absolutely beautiful jars. All right, just stunning. Some of them better than others, but most of them very much stunning. So yeah, we just launched this collection a couple weeks ago now, a week and a half. And yeah, that's the beginning of the jars. Well, not really, considering we've been posting YouTube videos for 8 months, making cartoons. Don't forget to check the shorts tab. That's actually a little bit more active now than before. Yeah, and getting some good views on them. But you know, we still have the most views on Christia Freeland's video. That one you could almost say went viral. And if you're from Canada, well, you'll kind of get it. But if you ain't from Canada, well, you probably won't get it. But I digress. Yeah, we're up to 214 subs now, so that's pretty cool. And counting. We ran a couple giveaways. We did an NFT airdrop of the jars just about a week ago. It was quite successful. So we're up to about 2,200 followers on Twitter and growing. And yeah, pretty awesome. Fun times. We hosted our first weekly Twitter space on Sundays. State of the Jar Union. And we'll be doing it again. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right here on the Twitter. Right there. MikeJar.XYZ. You'll find me. Speaking of finding me, MikeJar.ca. Oh, would you look at that? I'm gonna do an overhaul of the website at some point. But yeah, we've been doing the weekly shorts. We've been doing Animate and Chill Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 9 p.m. CST, right here on the YouTubes and Twitch, if you prefer. Yeah, we have been building a presence, doing live streams and online community spaces, and developing our animation skills. And, well, it seems like the sound is a bit loud. Just a little bit loud. Shout out to Whitebat Audio for always providing dem beats. Speaking of, yeah, so we've pretty much checked off easy mode. We're kind of on normal mode. We did the Jars Mint, Choose Your Own Adventure, and Season 2 of the Jaroverse. That is going to be huge. That is going to be great. I'm so excited for this. It's coming. It's coming. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be instant, but it's coming. I'd say by the end of March for sure, we'll have some new juice, some new stuff to do in the Jaroverse. And hard mode, yeah, we'll find out. Oh yeah, we'll find out later. We'll find out later what's in store. Cause yeah, we got big plans. We got big vision. Oh yeah, and we've got golden tickets. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Yes. Very nice. Who made that? Wow. No, don't turn into the trash oracle. Anyways, and you can zoom in on the calf. On the questions asked frequently. There's some stuff. There's some stuff. Try to make it pretty simple. Pretty simple to read. Weekly cartoons, choose your own adventure cartoon. We are building that into place. Oh, and my I do have an Instagram, although I don't really use it all that much. But it's there. It's there. I do post on it. I mostly enjoy the stories on Instagram. And if you want, you can always check out my playlists on Audius. So that's pretty much, well, the deep dive. You can find my official web domains here at the bottom. Yes. Domain file over here. Give me all the domains. That's going to be updated soon. We're gonna reduce the amount of domains we have. We're still keeping MikeJar.ca. We're still keeping MikeJar.xyz, MikeJar.eth, MikeJar.x, MikeJar.avax, and MikeJar.soul. But LOL, WTF, and .com probably going the wayside. We do have a shop, but I think we're gonna relax on the shop for now. There's merch there. There'll always be merch. And what else can I say? Bitcoin has NFTs now, so that's a thing. But we over here, we got jars. So, all in all, to recap, who is the jar? What is the jar? And why does it smell when I open it? I don't know. But it's where cartoons and NFTs collide. That's right. We are building a cartoon series using Polygon to have a choose your own adventure aspect. It's going to be an interactive cartoon series. And it's pretty exciting. We got Leslie Moore, we got Hunter Maple Leaf, and the Entourage, the Trash Oracle, and Telsa Banana, 8-Bot. We got Kang, Judge Kang. We're building a little crew over here of cartoon characters. And they're pretty hilarious if you ask me. We also have the apes. Don't forget about the apes. They out there. They're doing stuff. They're pretty quiet. But yeah, that's it. That is it. That is the mission. That is the goal. It's a stepping slow crawl towards the goal. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Join up the Discord for more giveaways of the current jar collection. There's 669 total. And there's 397 minted. So there's still just about 300 jars to be minted. What will they contain? Find out next time on the Jarocast.
Think therefore I am.
That's right. It's your boy.
Think therefore I am.
No. I'll have to. I'll fix that. I'll fix that a little bit later. Yeah. So we have a updated. All right, so what are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight in the Jaroverse? Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Oh, the gym was good today. Actually, tried to pick up this cute girl. It's fun. I just was like, you know what? Look, she's kind of giving me the eye, so I knew she's vibing. But I was like, you know what? Look good. She kind of thinks there's, huh? I was like, your number in my phone. She's like, oh, that was smooth. And I was like, well, what do you think? She's like, well, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, she kind of wanted to give me her number. She's probably like second guessing her life decisions at that point. But yeah, that's fine. And I was like, yeah, well, it was good while it lasted. Yeah. But enough about me. What are we going to do tonight? Man, that one looks sick. Something about the art. That's what gets so much attention. It's just like, I mean, obviously it's Utes, so people like that. Oh, I love how he put KK there. But yeah, it's great. The glasses, lit. Lit. Well done, KK. Like, just beautiful, super clean, fresh. Anyways, all right. I'll win one yet. And when I do, it'll be awesome. There's what? There's, oh, the floor price is 20 Matic. Somebody dropped it down even again. The whale jar is pretty nice. I'd buy that up. The LSD jar, I like that because it's like the art isn't really that good, but it says candy on it. This one's pretty cool too. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but the art is cool. Eye jar. Ah, you can tell that there's 2 more eye jars yet to be revealed. Yeah. Can't believe somebody listed this one for 125 Matic. It's a broken jar. I mean, come on. Is it worth less because it's broken? I don't know. It's actually pretty cool. The gift jar over here is looking pretty hot. M-jar. The mystery juice. I like this one. The jerry can jar. Is it even a jar? I don't know. I mean, oh, Mattyverse has got that one too. Shout out to Mattyverse. All right. I don't know where Chuck is. What's going on, Chuck? Lens jar. Those are cool. Yeah, I dig it. Staking. There's only one steak jar. I like that knife jar. Dang, yo. Or this one too. Was a smoke jar? Yeah. There's 8 smoke jars. Love it. It's so cool. Just like the essence of a jar. I'm gonna text my guy here who text Chuck, be like, "Hey, Chuck, what's going on?" All right, already. Oh, we vibing. That's we just about to vibe. We haven't even had the tea yet. Is this the golden jar? This is one of the golden jars. Oh, we vibing. I'm chatting with KK right now, which is pretty cool. Love KK, so it's good to help him. We're gonna get to the vibe here right away. There he is, Chuck Norris, my dude. Oh yeah, bro, yeah. Well then, good. You took a nap, so we can stay up late and grind. There's another giveaway too if you haven't entered on the Discord. Let's see. There's gonna be lower. We got 9 entries. We got 9 entries so far. We had 11 before, so that's cool. It hasn't really dropped too significantly. But yeah, make sure you join up that giveaway. You may win a jar. MFers be stacking jars. All right, we need to find some the crack pipe balloon. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know if we're gonna do. Maybe. Maybe there's a maybe there's a Chinese balloon, and then there's like Joe Biden's like stumbling around, kind of saying dumb shit, and then there's like an American balloon, but it's in the shape of a crack pipe, and then it pops the Chinese balloon, and when Xi Jinping falls out. Nice, bro. How is it going, anyways? How's the new job? You started what, like a week ago? Last Thursday or something? Oh, with the Oh, we just over here vibing, chatting a little bit. We gotta get we gotta get this going. All right. Let's get started. Joe Biden gaffe. There should be plenty of that. Apparently, he ran for president in 1987.
I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect. I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. In the first year in law school, I decided I didn't want to be in law school and ended up in the bottom two-thirds of my class, and then decided I wanted to stay, went back to law school, and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I won the international moot court competition. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only need 123 credits, and I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
I'd be delighted to compare my IQ size.
In Delaware, the largest growth in population is...
These are too smart though. Like, this is when he was actually smart. All right, all right, all right. This is 20 minutes of gaffes. Here we go.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. COVID has taken just since the outbreak. It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
If you couldn't get it done after Sandy Hook, why should voters give you another chance?
Because the guy's done before. I'm the only one up here who's ever beat the NRA. For America to get back up on its feet and once again fight for the proposition that we hold these truths to be self-evident. Sounds corny. Not a joke. Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Oh man, this is a Biden gaff. This is gonna be great. Oh man.
How we talk about are we the people, folks, endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. They don't call Super Tuesday for nothing.
Hold on. The clone is mental. Yeah, that'd be funny if we could use that. Like maybe I don't know. Come on, man. Let's get this party started over here. We're an hour in and we've done absolutely nothing. All right, all right, all right. I'm done on the Twitter talk. That was fun. It was a good chat. All right. So there's gonna be like a few critical ones that we need.
It's not they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words. I have more people supporting me in the black community that have announced for me because they know me. They know who I am. 3 former chairs of the Black Caucus. The only African American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate. A whole range of people.
No, that's not true. The other one is here.
I said the first. We choose unity over division. We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts. I just have one thing to say. Hang on here. All right. South Carolina is going to determine who the next president of the United States is going to be. You really are. You're the ones that sent Bill Clinton to the presidency, and you're the ones that sent Barack Obama to the presidency. And I have a simple proposition here. I'm here to ask you for your help. Where I come from, you don't get far unless you ask. My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you'd like to see, help out. If not, vote for the other guy. Give me a look, though, okay? That's all I've really got to say to you. I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm looking at the clock down here.
Mr. Vice President, thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
I just did Chris. No, I just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back to back. Anyway.
No, it's
I don't know
okay.
how you do it early in the morning, too.
Safe travels on the campaign trail. Thank you, sir.
Are you at all concerned, as Trump said, that we cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself?
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what. Do that. Why doesn't he just act like a president? That's a stupid way to say it.
You know, Donald Trump was asked on...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, probably best I don't. I just can't figure the guy. I don't know, it's like watching a yo-yo. I shouldn't have said it that way. It's like watching...
It feels that way. I want to ask... It's okay. I want to ask you...
No,
Oh, man.
Any individual. Excuse me.
You know, you're supposed to cough into your elbow. I don't know, sir. I learned that actually covering your White House.
Actually, that's true. But fortunately, I'm alone in my home. But that's okay.
All right.
I agree. You're right.
You should it's kind of old school to do it with your hand. Do it into your elbow. You're supposed to.
Candidate with the greatest advantage in this race. You've been the vice president. You weren't burdened down by the impeachment trials. In the participation. So how do you explain the performance in Iowa, and why should the voters believe that you can win the national election?
It's a good question.
Before answering a voter's question.
I don't know if we need...
60 million Americans saying that they would vote for a union today.
Okay, hold on. First of all,
Those poor people who have...
let's get the main gaffes.
Channel out despite the call your first few channel out.
But I'm so...
Let's record this here.
Enjoy the video.
I tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have lost, anyway. Come on, man. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
If you couldn't get it done after Sandy Hook, why should voters give you another chance?
Because it got done before. I'm the only one up here who's ever beat the NRA. For America to get back up on its feet and once again fight for the proposition that we hold these truths to be self-evident. Sounds corny. Not a joke. Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people? Folks, endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. They don't call Super Tuesday for nothing. By the way, this is my little sister, Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh, no, listen up. No, you switched on me. This is my wife. This is my sister. They switched on me. It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words. I have more people supporting me.
Okay. That's good for the start.
In the black. No.
I didn't really hear too much.
I shouldn't have said it that way. It's just act like a president.
Are you at all concerned?
Proposition here. I'm here to ask you for your help. To that, we have to.
Thank you.
Bargain in this country. Workers shared in the wealth their work helped create.
You're used to seeing your political leaders be able to do the Q&A off the cuff.
Look, one of the things that that I think is really important is that we somehow put that back on. There's somehow that we're in a situation where we work together. In addition to that, we have to make sure that we are in a position that we are. Well, let me go to the second thing. Unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things. What people drastically underestimate is the impact on the mental health of people who now everything is complicated. Not only is the healthcare piece, but people don't have a job, people don't have anywhere to go, they don't know what they're going to do. And a lot of people you have unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. That has caused carnage on our streets. 150 million people have been killed since 2007 when Bernie voted to exempt gun manufacturers from liability. More than all the wars, including Vietnam, from that point on. Carnage on our... You get a tax break for a racehorse. Why in God's name couldn't we provide a $8,000 tax credit for everybody who has child care costs? It would put 720 million women back in the workforce. Increase the GDP, to sound like a wonk here, by about 0.8%.
Oh man.
I watched what happened when the kids from Parkland marched up to, and I met with them, and then they legs that turn.
Oh man.
And by the way, I sit on the. And by the way,
I gotta get this. Absolutely gotta get this.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. There's that great philosopher, and he talked about Jill puts notes up on my mirror when she wants me to, where I shave, to get messages across to me, who in fact talks about division, person who does not focus on unity. Around the values that unite us, the faith that together I have absolute faith. Together we can begin to repair this nation. Together we can work toward racial justice, economic injustice, climate change. Together we can restore America's mandate to be a nation of immigrants, because in the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the grandparents streaming onto Ellis Island, ours and Jill's as well, the veins bulging. Close your eyes and remember the picture on television and put
Okay, let's stop that recording.
the future within our reach, where states that, look, whatever state of life you're in, you can make a difference. And, I just think that it's, to work for McDonald's and get 3 cents to 5 cents more. Of the Fortune 500 companies, over 350 make you sign an agreement. If you come to work for them, you'll never discuss the wage you make with another employer. You get penalized. Why? So you're doing the same job he's doing and you're getting paid less because you're a woman. They don't want anybody to know about it. And the third thing is, last year alone, $1.2 billion in overtime was denied for hourly workers who are not unionized. $1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on a forklift. What happens? They make you management. You can't get paid overtime. And you see it happen with labor as well. So the bottom line is, I'm for you because America needs you to grow. We need. So please, vote. Help us get out the vote. Go to iwillvote.com/MI. In Detroit, more than 20 years. Look, you have now 20 early voting centers. They're open now all across the city. Open 7 days a week on election day. It's a one-stop shop. We talked a lot about with the governors about what the immediate needs are. We're going to employ the Defense Reproductive Act to be able to go out there and dictate companies build and do following things. We need much more testing. We need much more masking. We need gloves. I asked them each to go and ask the National Governors Association through the governor that was totally different than the in my view is literally on the ballot. Keep in mind, although they're going to vote on Barrett.
Vice President Joe Biden joins us right now. Good morning, Mr. Vice President. Thank you for joining us.
Where's all this? Where is it? What's being done in other countries, so we could be, in fact, observe, see when things were coming, how things were moving? And if that's the case, it's the case. We cannot let this. We've never allowed any crisis from the Civil War straight through to the pandemic of 17, all the way around 16. We have never let our democracy take second fiddle. We can both have a democracy and elections, and at the same time correct the public health. We put people in China. We did a whole lot of things, and we got a very detailed breakdown on this by a briefing to the Trump administration when we transitioned out of office. But the president dismantled almost all of that, and he drastically cut the budgets for the CDC. He drastically cut the budget for the anyway. So he didn't follow through.
Mr. Vice President, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you, George. Good luck to you, man. My name's Joe Biden. I'm Joe Biden's husband, and I am Kamala's running mate.
What?
Joe Biden.
What's up, KK? We're making a Biden gaffe with like the China balloon at the same time. We're not exactly sure what.
We're in a situation where we have. And you guys did it for arguments with the president.
Not exactly what the story's gonna be, but it's only gonna be about 40 seconds or so. Yeah, looking for clips right now.
Organization in the history of American politics.
We got some good ones from the start of this video, but
yes, she does, but not what she.
Like what are the quintessentials? Like,
so darn proud.
There's one in here. That one's gonna be good. I also have the foot one, and the like hair on the legs. Oh, this one here.
That we hold these truths to corny. Not a joke. Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the thing.
That one's just an instant classic. We're all created as equals by the you know the thing. You know the. It's just great. This one with the like.
On my mirror. And I've then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about
Roaches? Like,
she and Kamala become friends.
dude is just totally messed.
It's a matter of the thing. We are simpatico on our philosophy of government and simpatico on how
Yeah, okay. Let me check
so I don't have, and when we disagree,
where we
just
were.
Like, so far it's been just like Barack and I did.
when Lambo.
Do A, B, C, or D, and I'll say I like A, don't like B and C. And
Yeah, bro.
like I told Barack, if
Maybe a cool Toyota, yeah.
fundamental disagreement we have based on a moral principle, I'll develop some disease and say I have to resign. We don't have that. We haven't, and we discussed at length if in simpatico on how we want to approach these issues that we're facing. And so I don't have, and when we disagree, it'll be just like, so far it's been just like Barack and I did. It's in private. She'll say, I think we should do A, B, C, or D, and I'll say, I like A, don't like B and C, and it's okay. But like I told Barack, if I reach something where there's a fundamental disagreement we have based on a moral principle, I'll develop some disease and say I have to resign.
What the fuck?
We discussed at length our views on foreign policy, domestic policy.
She's just like, wow, this guy's a read.
On intelligence, the Intelligence Committee. She has a background in the Senate on a whole range of things that are going to be pertinent to what we have to do. But it's going to be, I think so much is going to be incoming, Jake. It's a matter of
Yeah, bro.
what when.
I don't know if I'd want a Lambo anyways. Like, if I made like $2-3 million, which I think I can at some point, maybe 5 years down the line, who knows? Like, I'm grinding. I'm always trying to innovate and see what's next and make YouTube videos and see if I can do better. Like, yeah. But it's like, man, if I had that kind of money, I would definitely not buy a Lambo. I would not buy like a rich car. It's just, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't seem, it's like, I'd rather have a Toyota that like has a beef and sound system and is customizable and like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like there's better things to spend your money on. Although I would buy a nice watch. But again, I wouldn't be like going for the most. Like, to me, it's like, man, you see people like with gear and they have their logo on it. The only logo I'm gonna wear is my own logo, right? Like MJ. People have like their Carhartt toque on, and I'm just like, man, you got to turn it around so the tag is on the back, Like, if I spend money on something, I don't want their logo on it. I want no logo on it. Yeah, dude. Just a watch or something with that, like, just the riz, just the drip about it. Like, it's, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, I gotta become a watch guy. Even if I just have one, maybe two watches, like, I feel like, I'm always trying to, like, step it up, wear a bow tie or something, like, spiff it up, wear some good clothes. But I ain't a rich man. I don't really have shit like that, so... But I was like, you know what? A watch would be good. Yeah, a car on your wrist. Yeah. A Carhartt toque on my... Anyways, I don't know. But yeah, what else? What else can we say? What else can we do? Let's see what kind of Joe Biden China balloon. Let's see what he says about it. That'll be...
Changed his speech or his foreign policy message overall, the president replied no. In addition to addressing tensions with China, the president is also expected to use this address to begin laying out his pitch for a second term, even though he has yet to officially announce it.
They have 56 likes on a video that's 5 hours old, and they have 10K views. Like, isn't that just terrible engagement? I don't know. Oh yeah, KK, you'd have to have a minting dApp to do some cool things like NFT coin laundry. You'd have to have a minting dApp in order to do let's see, detergents. In order to do, yeah, they've got the Nifty Kit minting app, which I will build like Blockbro will build my stuff. I think Nifty Kit is like a launch pad. I don't actually know. I can't even see what it... But yeah, the minting dApp, like my wallet's actually already connected because I've been here before. And so then I could just go to mint, It's only 5 Matic at this point, which is pretty good price. And I can mint. Oh, I like how it has a drop down menu, so you can mint like up to 20. But it's cool that there's a couple 1-to-1s that have some Matic in there. 10 1-to-1s. Yeah, I've got. I didn't get a washer, but I did get a detergent. I got like 4 or 5 detergents. I was hoping, yeah. Anyways, I got a small art job on the weekend. I thought it would be enough to get a washer, but it was not quite enough. But what I was saying is that you would have to have a minting dApp in order to edit NFTs. I'm sure editing NFTs and like some pretty fancy stuff can be done. But the fancier it gets, the more you'd have to pay a dev, really. But yeah, it's a minting dApp would be the way that you would be. BVD cats would be able to like connect your wallet and like edit your NFT. No, I have not. What's that? Oh, okay, here we go.
They decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water outside within 12-mile limit. They successfully took it down, and I want to compliment our aviators who did it, and we'll have more to report on this a little later. Thank you.
Mr. President, what did you say about China? What's your message to China?
You were saying the recommendation was from your national security.
I told them to shoot it down.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
But the recommendation
They said to me, let's wait till the safest place to do it.
So the president quite emphatic there that he
What's
that order on Wednesday. Of course, he had been facing a slew.
What is BVD cats? That's pretty cool. I like it. It's a cross on his heart. That's cool. But does it have like some kind of pvdcat.io? Does it have some kind of like interactivity like you were talking about? Well, yeah, like is there like, can you change the market? BVD market, okay. Yeah, connect your wallet to mint, so I can't. Oh, okay, so yeah, you can like edit the NFT itself. You can like put clothes on them or changes glasses and that sort of thing. I feel like that would be pretty heavy in terms of technical detailing. Where it's like you might have to build up to that functionality. I don't know, because I'm sure like the devs get paid, geez, probably thousands of dollars to like make that happen. Because yeah, like, oh man, you're manipulating images, you're creating new images. Yeah, which is where it's like, you know, if you can sell out a collection and make $5,000 and then put that into the marketing and the development of the collection, then you'd be able to, like, you know, later on be able to edit your NFT. And that's where, like, I don't know, it's hard to say, like, how do some of these projects start? Because maybe they like come up with a game plan and get some grant funding, or yeah, like some kind of angel investor or something. Then you might be able to say, yeah, we're going big from the start. But like, you're kind of like me. Like I'm actually more of like a cartoonist and content creator at heart, but I love blockchain and want to incorporate that into what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm like an independent creator. So I'm not, yeah, like, I don't know. I'd love to go big and be paying for marketing and be paying for people to be on the team and stuff too. But just the dev costs already is like, you know, keep the budget simple, keep things simple, and just keep growing. Just keep growing organically. Because yeah, it's they probably made a bunch off of their first mint and then had the team that was behind it be like, yo, we can hire a dev part-time or whatever. Did you create your own collection with Candy Machine? No, I didn't. So what I did was hash lips. I somehow found hash lips. This guy, he's awesome. He's got all kinds of videos on how cool. He's got all kinds of stuff, man. This guy is a very smart coder. Yeah, and that's how I was end up on his Discord. But I have like Visual Studio installed. And that's like the big brain, wrinkly brain coding place. I don't even know. But yeah, Visual Studio Code to like do. So I used labs.openai.com to create the art. I used DALL-E to create the art. But yeah, like I still have some. But Candy Machine, is that NFT Candy Machine? Yeah. Is this built by? No, it's not built by. I guess this is like, yeah, create. I think Candy Machine was an app that I used. NFT minting app. Right, so like this is like I personally like I want to go as hardcore as possible because that's just me. So to me, I like things that are like not built for me. You know what I mean? Like, so when I minted the jars, I had Block Bros help, which was enormous. But I used that web app that's like Ethereum. Theory. It's not Etherscan. It's basically like a web console, similar to Visual Studio Code. Like these merge jars that I made a while ago, I made these on Campfire Exchange with AVAX. Just a small collection, but when I did my MikeJar Origins collection, which is like, I don't know, just some of my first art that I was messing around with, I minted this collection to the Polygon blockchain, and I did that using Visual Studio and the Hashlips repo. Pretty sure it has unlockable content. No, because it's like, I don't know, just a box I drew. But yeah, so it's the MikeJar Origins collection. I minted straight to the blockchain. And like it's actually not that hard to figure out how to mint something to the blockchain. Like that was the Hashlips video. The Hashlips video I used to generate the art with like the different layers, like the different sunglasses layers trait, the different hat layers trait, and then like use the code to generate all the different images. And then the second process is like using those images with their metadata and uploading them to the blockchain to create the collection and mint the tokens. And that was through Visual Studio for this. So like that's what I mean. I don't really like the idea of using like pre-built tools. And some people might say, well, why not? Like, why, Yeah, the different eyeballs, yeah. Like, he made his own kind of app for doing that, too. But that's where I was like, again, like, I could just use this app to do it, or I could, like, actually peer behind the curtain and have it in Visual Studio Code and see the different code elements that are doing it. I might not understand it all, but I'd rather like walk through it and kind of get a hang of it. And I was thinking I'd learn more code, but like my specialty is more in the art and the community, and yeah, we can only do so much, but it's good to have some understanding. So I don't know. Again, all I'm saying is that some people might say, well, it's too much of a perfectionist. Like, why try to learn all this coding stuff to even do it the hardcore way when that you could do it easier and get further by using minting. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's an argument for both sides. Yeah, you absolutely can. And that was a really cool part of the process. Like, you can be pretty technical with it and not overly technical. So I don't know. I think there's a balance. It's definitely worthwhile, like, having somebody who can help, and that's part of what the Hashlips server itself was good for. There's a few people who are pretty helpful, but yeah, it's it all just depends how much you want to, like, how far you want to go in different domains. Like these BVD Cat project, they must have some like seriously nerdy developers who just make some super cool shit happen. Yeah. Select your traits, burn and earn points. So that's really cool. That's really interesting. This kind of thing is super cool, but it doesn't really serve my purposes. We've got a bit of a different thing going on with what we're creating. But like, obviously this is next level use of the blockchain stuff. Very, very cool. Like, this is a project I'd want to be a part of because of how it's so dynamic. Not static. Yeah, always watch out for your if you rub two surfaces together, You can make them flat. This tweet isn't about surfaces. I don't know. They're at a few soul right now, yeah. Which I'll be honest, I'm not like the most inclined to buy NFTs. I see you buying some shit, and I'm like, bro, that's awesome. I don't know, maybe I'm just poor. If I had tons of money, I'd ape into some shit, I'm sure, but... Alright, bro. Okay, see you later, Chuck. I'll see what I come up with tonight. I'm going hard. At least till for another like 2-3 hours. But yeah, like I find NFTs to be so illiquid. So I'm like, you know, more of an investor mindset. Like, well, how can I buy like $50 on something? And, you know, like, it's totally illiquid. So I don't know. I mean, I love NFTs more for the technology, I guess, than actually buying in. But I like to buy into communities that I actually like a lot, which is like the laundry community. I got a BB, a bearded buddy. That was a Freeman, but oh, dude, that was smart. That's legit. I was like just paying off some debt too, and I was looking at this like, man, I should. But now I got some free cash, and I'm like, that $8 soul, it could have like, oh man, that was a really good price point, dude. Get like at least 3, 4, 5 soul, and now it's up to like $30 again. Definitely one of the biggest plays this year. But yeah, I guess that's the point with NFTs, is that you can make some crazy plays, and people do. I haven't, made any plays, but because it's so speculative and illiquid, if you can get in early and it goes to the moon and then you get out on the liquid that's there. Oh, dude, yeah, I'm stoked. I got in at like 50 cents Matic. So, yeah, I didn't put in a lot, but I'm looking at staking too. I know it has it, but it's not the most accessible. I've got like Cosmos. Yeah, I bought like, I don't know, like $100 worth. Like, not very much, man. I'm not a rich man, like I said, you know. I wish I had $1,000 at 50 cents, but it's now, yeah. There is staking on it though, so I might put in another few hundred or something and just chill. But I'm mostly in Cosmos, and I've got a bunch of others. Of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum. But yeah, it's dope. I like this. I like the APY in the crypto world. So like, try to buy in and just make passive income. Even if it's not much, it'll compound. So way better than having your money in the banks. That's for sure. Fucking banks. Banks just siphoning your wealth away. Oh yeah, put your money in the bank. Yeah, oh, it'll just fucking inflate to zero, bud. All right. The tea is hitting me. I'm going to take a quick TP break here and be right back to work on some cartoons. All right, Eximus. Hey, buddy. David. And yeah, KK, that's awesome, bud. Like, we don't have staking yet, but that's coming. It's going to be within the next month or two. And then once we stake, we're going to have our own ERC 1155 token that's going to work as a currency. So we're not going to have, I don't know if that's new, cutting edge, whatever, but we're going to have basically the rewards that you'll get from staking. You'll be able to buy things within the ecosystem. So like my one character has been, it's over here. He always sells products. Like that was how it started. Leslie Moore, his personal motto is less is more, and he sells useless crap, more useless crap. So he's like, you'll be able to buy some of these products. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll be on for like an hour, probably an hour and a half. But yeah, so these products, these like useless products, you'll be able to buy them, and then you'll be able to do things with them. But not only like just random kind of useless random assets from the cartoon you'll be able to buy. Yeah, that's cool. You'll be able to do things with them. But there's also going to be like major plot points in the story that are going to be like the first example is really just the rocket. They're on the rocket right now going to Mars. So they're going to, without giving away too much, basically you'll end up using the rewards for the staking to make moral decisions that will affect the storyline. So if enough people pay to fix the rocket, they'll land the rocket. If people decide not to pay to fix the rocket, then they'll crash land the rocket. And like that'll be forever incorporated in the story at that moment, right? So it's kind of like a satire story cartoon, and yeah, you'll be able to like affect the direction of the story by using the rewards from staking. And then also buy different products, and who knows, eventually we'll have like merchandise that you can buy or actual physical versions of the products. So it's going to be pretty cool. Like it's it's really, we're just building a cartoon to make people think, make people laugh. Yo, Soul Parade, how's it going? Is this somebody from Twitter? I should post who is Soul Parade? Oh, it's Namso. What's up, dude? Or Dudette. I'm not really I'm not over here trying to assume your gender or anything, but I just call everyone dude. Cool. I still gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the new advertisement. I think we're going to do another giveaway with it, and I'm just going to send that one tweet to the moon. Probably like, it's not going to be anybody who posts their wallet this time. It'll just be like retweet to be entered, and maybe do it for like 2 weeks or maybe a month, and just give away like 30 jars on it. So maybe I'll get to like 200, maybe 300 retweets. So about 10% of people will receive their jars. Receive extra jars. Balloon Brain, is it? Deflated thinking. I like that. All right, all right, all right. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I actually had it custom made for me with my logo. So yeah, it's I like it. I like my logo. It's my signature. It's my signature move over here. It's actually, I think it is available on the store. Here I go. I got this best product for you. This here MikeJar brand trucker hat. Guys, we're making a cartoon. We're gonna clown around a little bit about the balloon situation. Yeah, it'll be good. So that's what we're doing. We do this every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 9 p.m. It's currently 10:50 p.m. So we started about 2 hours ago. And we do this every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We also do have a new Spaces up and running. It's going to be weekly on Sundays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. The event is in the Discord. The boys are playing some Gartic. Oh man, I want to play Gartic too, but I have to do stuff. Gartic is so fun and like frustrating and fun at the same time. It's like sometimes you're just like, I don't know, I just don't know. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, that's what this image is, and then I just like, this is ridiculous. But sometimes you're just like, lemon, and you're just like, that was too easy. Okay, I need Joe talking about it. Wait.
President Biden was actually on Air Force One traveling from...
On Wednesday, when I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon as possible. They decided, without doing damage to anyone on the ground, they decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water outside within our...
Oh, how are you doing, Namzo? You over there in the Philippines? It's got to be what? Morning?
You were saying the recommendation was from your national.
I'm over here in Winnipeg, middle of Canada. Just above North Dakota for you United Statesians. 1 p.m. Cool, man. Yeah, you're across the date line. So that means it's 1 p.m. Tuesday? You guys are in the future, man. In the Philippines. Man, it would be cool to visit this area, man. I've never been to Asia. Never been anywhere in Asia. Thailand, Philippines. We have a lot of Filipino people here, actually, in my city. And it's always fun hearing the accent when they say Philippines. Manila. It's cool. It's must be very warm and tropical. Super cool, man. I'm a map nerd. I love to look around on maps and just like Bangkok. Wow. I've never been there, right? Like, I don't know. It's just +8. So yeah, so you're UTC +8. So it's currently midnight here, changing to Tuesday and slowly moving this way. So you're like one of the first people to experience Tuesday, bro. You're one of the first people to ever experience a Tuesday, my dude. It'd also be cool to go to Dubai one day. Interesting place. Or even Africa. Got a lot of crypto people from Nigeria. That's over here. Pretty cool. I always think it's further over here, but it's like more east. So cool. I love maps, man. I could just sit here and geek out on maps.
Stepping off the
Okay, so it's the same. Let's do a quick record of, you know what, this one's 53 seconds. I could just rip it with, yeah, no. Oh, I love you guys. It's so cool, like, yeah, just how like the server was slower before you guys showed up, just in the last week since the drop. And now we've got some loyals. Like, we got people who really believe in the project, who love the art, and just like to hang out and, you know, want to participate and help build this project up, which is just so cool, man. Like, it's honestly a blessing. I'm here to serve the community as best as I possibly can. And we're going to build the YouTube channel up. We're going to build the cartoon up. We're just going to keep building the brand. The jars are going to the moon. Jars is going to be a household name. People are going to be like, did you see what happened this week on the Jaroverse? No, I didn't. Well, I helped make the decision. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool, man. Like, what a time to be alive. Like, I'm a cartoonist in the modern age. That's what I am. And that means that blockchain is part of it. Like, how could you create a cartoon without having blockchain be a part of it at this point? That's the way I'm thinking. But there's many cartoons being built without the blockchain, if you know what I'm saying. So wait 5 years and everybody's going to be wanting to do, every cartoonist is going to be wanting to do what we're doing, what we're creating. I'm sure there's other projects that have similar, like, it's not an entirely original concept. It is. Let's just call it. It's an original concept already. I came up with it myself, all by myself. I do everything. No, I'm just kidding. All right. My head's getting pretty inflated. Biden, China, balloon. Yeah, it's a team effort over here. It's a team effort from the start, and it'll continue to just be a bigger and better team continuously forever. A random post. Okay, so I think we got it. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what's gonna happen at this point. Like, okay, it's gonna be. Hold on. Let me pull out the folder and write this down. Invite, of course. All right. Don't try to like do two things here. Playing Gardic and live streaming and making a cartoon. So Biden in his garage with top secret files. Chinese balloon flies overhead. Biden sends balloon of his own. Crack pipe, I guess. Chinese balloon pops. Jin Jing Jin Jin the poo falls out. I think that's pretty much the basis. Would Hunter Biden be a part of it? I don't know. Oh man, I just wanna chill and play Gardic. Okay, let me play around. I'll play around. I could share it too. Snake. That's a good one. That's right, I'm playing it. Blue jar, yeah, that's it. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Cockatiel? Oh wow, that's actually how to spell it. I've spelled it properly. Bird with worm in his. I can't spell jewelry. Is hard mode on? Like, I don't know what I'm doing over here. Jesus H. Christ already. Seriously, like. Okay, last round for real. I feel so accomplished! I did it! What? What is that? It's a... Oh, we got an invitation? No way. Oh, that's fun. Gay girls. Ah, man, I'm totally not doing anything. Having way too much fun playing Gardic. Who would have thunk? I had no idea. Oops, did I do a thing? Naked ladies. Well, surgery, you're... Hey. Aw. We going for more than 12. Let's do it. Creamed corn. Tall neck dog. Desert horse. Give up. We're getting wrecked over here. I mean, really? No way. No way. No, we're gonna lose on this one because it's just absolutely ridiculous. No way. All right. I gotta stop. I just gotta stop now because it's. I'll just play Gartic with the boys like all evening. Speaking of though, we going late. We going late. I will be right back. All right. Let's get to work. This dude is on fire. Let's bring this back. That one guy is a legend. There's hints. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay, last one. Last one. Wah, wah. Fireworks thing. All right. Oh, this is so much fun. It shouldn't be this much fun, but it is. What is it? Dinghy boat? I knew it was a dinghy, but I was like, how the heck do you spell that? Oh. Big wet. Oh, he got it. He got it with baguettes, yeah. Cliv, yeah, Cliv got it with baguette. I was like, I don't know how to spell baguette. Cup and ball. We riding. Ah! Ah, yeah. yeah, we on a channel record. Purple vegetable. Eggplant. Oh, he's already got it. Oh, Darrow. That is root vegetable. I don't think we're gonna do it. Eggplant, purple cabbage, purple cauliflower, purple carrots, red boar kale. Womp womp. All right. Yeah, definitely. All right. That was fun. It's time to actually do some work here. Fun work, but work nonetheless.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to I got hairy legs and it get hot. I got a lot. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down so we trade and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. You know, there's that great philosopher and talked about Jill puts notes up on my mirror when she wants me to, where I shave, to get messages across to me. Who in fact talks about wants me to, where I shave, to get messages across. Where I shave, to get messages across to me. Who in fact talks about division. A person who does not focus on unity. Around the values that unite us. The faith that together I have absolute faith. Together we can begin to repair this nation. Together we can work toward racial justice, economic injustice, climate change. Together we can restore America's mandate to be a nation of immigrants, because in the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the grandparents streaming onto Ellis Island. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the grandparents streaming onto Ellis Island, ours and Jill's as well. The veins bulging. Close your eyes and remember the picture on the veins bulging. Close your eyes and remember the picture on television, and put veins bulging. The veins bulging. The faces of dreamers and new arrivals. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the grandparents. The new arrivals, we see the veins. We see the veins bulging. We see the veins bulging. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging.
Okay, that's gonna be a nice little soundbite.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand. on the stage.
Enjoy the video.
I tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have people who have lost, anyway.
Come on, man.
Anyway.
Come on, man.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
If you couldn't get it done after Sandy Hook, why should voters give you another chance?
God's done before. I'm the only one up here who's ever beat the NRA.
For America to back up on its feet and once again fight for the proposition that we hold these truths to be self-evident. Sounds corny. Not a joke. Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Sounds corny. Not a joke. Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the all men and women created by you know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people, folks, endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights? They don't call Super Tuesday for nothing.
They don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids have you have the record player on. You have make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear work. I have more people supporting me.
Enjoy the video.
I tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have lost, anyway. Lost, anyway.
Come on, man.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about
it. This character is so hilarious.
Biden is stepping a plane there on the tarmac. Let's listen.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon as possible. They decided without doing damage to anyone on the ground. When I was briefed. When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon. When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon as possible. They decided without doing damage to anyone on the ground. They decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water outside within 12-mile limit. They successfully took it down, and I want to compliment our aviators. They successfully took it down, and I want to compliment our aviators who did it, and we'll have more to report on this a little later. Thank you.
Mr. President, what did you say about China? What's your message to China?
You were saying the recommendation was from your national
I
security.
told them to shoot it down.
On Wednesday.
About China?
A little later. Thank you.
Mr. President, what did you say about China? What's your message to China?
You
You were saying the recommendation was from your national
I
security.
told them to shoot it down
On Wednesday.
on Wednesday.
But the recommendation
They
from
said to me, let's wait till the safest place to do it.
What does this mean for China, relations with China?
Yeah, like an actual fucking jar of vacuum. And just literally like a jar with literally nothing in it. like, like literally the best joke on the idea of merchandise possible. Like it's literally a jar where you suck the air out and then glue the lid on and then just sell it. Like, here you go, I got this best product for you. It's a jar of vacuum. And then just like sell people certified space souvenir. Oh man, it'll be so fun, man. It'll be so fun. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. Hey, why buy a shirt when you can buy a jar of vacuum? Shirt will be like 100. It'll be like 1,000. I don't know. Anyways, okay, back to work.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down. They decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water. They successfully took it down. This a little later. Thank you.
Mr. President, what did you say about China?
What'd you say about China? Oh, what we should also have is Trump, China. Oh, here it is.
Let's say China.
I'm gonna make a compilation of like China. It's gonna be great. Whoa, who put all the jars, yo? That's super lit. That's awesome. Oh man. Oh, I love that you guys help me out. I love that you guys believe in what I'm doing and help lift up this massive balloon that is Mike Jar Media. I'll tweet that too. Heck yeah. Cool. Don't I have a balloon jar? I'm gonna stick a balloon jar alongside that. Do I not have a balloon jar? I don't have a single balloon jar. I'm over here like I want to make a balloon jar now. I almost wish it was an open. I'm not going to. I mean, what's the? No, what I will do. Oh, I have so much fun. This is great. This is awesome. All right, so we still got this here.
World Economic Forum. I penetrated half of this cabinet.
Is this seat taken? What is Pfizer doing to optimize now? Why don't we just mutate it? It sounds like gain of function to me. It's not supposed to do gain function research of the virus. I don't know, it's a little bit different. I think it's different. No one wants to be having a pharma company mutate it.
The gentleman seems to have absolutely no moral compass.
It's pretty good for the industry, to be honest. Yeah. It's bad for everyone else in America.
It's profoundly corrupt.
Oh, we actually had a meeting about that today, so I don't know if I should say this.
Why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutated viruses?
Literally a liar. This is absurd.
Corrupt.
Ineffective, freshly toasted.
I love it. Freshly toasted. Oh yeah, I was gonna tweet it and then I was like, well, I don't have a balloon jar, so okay.
China.
Perfect.
China.
It's only 3 minutes. I think it's easier if I just download it. It's an MP3.
know China very well. China, China, China. China, China, China.
China, China, China.
Northwest Wisconsin, where I'm from.
It's China to me, China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular. China, China. I have people that I know in China. China, China.
China, China, China. China, 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 China. I've been saying China, 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 China.
Let me ask you about China.
I go to China. China, 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 China. Me, China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular. China, China. I have people that I know in China. China, China.
China, 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 China. I've been saying China, 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 China. China, 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 China. China, 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 China. China.
Okay, that's that one.
Make sure you have the record player on at night.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
On the balloon. Order the Pentagon to shoot it down. Order the Pentagon to shoot it down. They decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water. They successfully took it down.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn, I got hairy legs and it get hot. I got hairy legs that I got hairy legs that turn. I got hairy legs that turn. That turn. Hairy legs that turn. That turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and that turn blonde in the sun, that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it so it was straight, and then watch the hair, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. Come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I watched the hair come back up again. They look hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches.
It's too long already?
Got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. Hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
that's like classic, like one of the most epic dumbfounded moments ever. Oh, I need the as a footer for. Well, do I really like? It was just in the last one.
To get messages across to me, who in fact talks about division. A person who talks about division. A person who does not focus on unity. Around the valleys that unite us, the faith that together I have absolute faith. Together we can begin to repair this nation. Together we can work toward racial justice, economic injustice, climate change. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging. Climate change.
Okay, we're getting somewhere here.
More I shave to get that message.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand. Got hairy legs that turn blonde. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand. Got hairy legs. And by the way, got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
It feels kind of like the ending a bit.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging. Climate change. More I shave to get messages across to me.
Endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights.
Anyway. Come on, man.
Make sure you have the record player on at night. For the pressure. Sounds cool. It's briefed on the balloon. True international effort to pressure. Sounds corny.
China! I have people that I know.
Sounds
in China.
corny.
China.
When I was briefed on the balloon.
Climate change.
China.
Sounds corny.
Change.
China.
Sounds corny.
people that I know in China. 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 China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down. They decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water. They successfully took it down.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
China. China.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. All men and women created by the you know the thing, endowed by a creator with certain inalienable rights. All men and women created by the you know men and women created by the
China. China. China.
you know the thing. All men and women created by the you know the thing. All men and women strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. You know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
China. 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 China.
All
China.
By the way,
I know China
Harry
very
May
well.
that
China. China. China.
Pressure.
China. I know China very well. China. China very. China. I know China very well. China. China. China.
Pressure.
I know China very well. China. China. China.
All right.
Anyway.
Come on, man. Make sure you
China.
endowed by a creator with certain inalienable rights.
Anyway.
Make sure you have the record player on at night.
China. China.
Endowed by a creator with certain inalienable rights.
Make sure you have the record player on at night.
All men and women created by the you know the thing.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to stupid son of a bitch. I was going to excuse me.
That's glitchy. Like, that happens, like, rarely. So weird.
You know the thing.
I was going to put him
Let me ask you about China.
China. I go to China. 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 I go to China.
Anyway.
China.
They successfully took it down. They decided that the best time to
I go to China. China. I go to China.
You have the record player on at night.
I was going to put him
China. I go to China. China.
Endowed by a creator with certain inalienable
Right. Make sure. Certain inalienable rights. I was going to put him. Make sure you have the record player on at night.
China. I go to China.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging.
China.
Anyway. All men and women created. It's taken more than a year. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging. Come on, man. Think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging. Come on, man. Faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging. Come on, man. Of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins. Of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging. Come on, man. Man.
China. China.
All men and women created by you know the thing.
This is starting out. All right. Kind of see.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down. They decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water. They successfully took it down. A record player on at night.
China. I go to China. China.
When I was night.
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down. They successfully took it down.
Year.
Took it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging. Come on, man.
China.
Decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water.
You know the thing.
And by the way, got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and...
You know the thing.
And by the way, got hair...
You know the thing.
And
You know the thing.
And by the way, got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Climate change.
China.
Sounds corny.
China.
You know the thing.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
I know China very well. China.
Endowed by our creator with certain inalienable rights. I was going to put him. Make sure you have the record player on at night.
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down. They successfully took it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, you know the thing.
And by the way, got hairy legs on the balloon.
You know the...
When I was briefed on the balloon.
And by the way, got hairy legs.
You know the
balloon.
You know the
balloon.
And by...
You know the
balloon.
And by the way, got hairy legs that turn blonde.
You know the
balloon.
And by the way, got hairy legs
that turned blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Climate change.
China.
Sounds corny.
China, China, China.
Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effect. Sounds jumping on my lap.
Climate change.
China.
Sounds corny.
China, China, China.
Go. On my lap.
China, China, China. China.
Climate change.
Sounds corny. Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
I know China very well. China, China, China.
Dalbar.
Climate change.
Sounds corny. Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to. Sounds corny. Go, you know the balloon. And by the way, I got hairy legs that turned blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on me. Got hairy legs that turned blonde.
I'm gonna clean this up a bit.
By the way, balloon. And by the way, I got hairy legs that turned blonde in the sun. And the kids used that turned blonde leg. Blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the hairy leg. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. I learned my leg down. I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. Jumping on my lap.
China, China, China. China.
Climate change.
Sounds corny. Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
I know
Change.
Sounds corny. Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
I know China very well. China, China, China.
Dalbar created on my lap.
China, China, China.
Jumping on my lap.
China.
Climate change.
Sounds corny. Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
China, China, China.
Dalbar creator with certain inalienable rights.
I was gonna put him
Make sure you have the record player on at night.
China. I go to China. China, 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 China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it. Make sure certain inalienable rights.
I was gonna put him
Make sure you have the record player on at night.
China. I go to China. China, 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 China. China.
Dalbar creator with certain inalienable rights.
I was gonna put him
China. I go to China. China, 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 China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down. They successfully took it down.
It's taken
On to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's when you think about it.
In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
Come on, man. China.
Okay, it's getting somewhere.
You know the balloon. And by the way, I got hairy legs. And the kids used to come up and reach in. You know the balloon. And by the way, I got hairy legs. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China.
Climate change.
Sounds corny. Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
China, China, China.
Dalbar creator with certain inalienable rights.
I was gonna put him
China. I go to China. China, 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 China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's when you think about it.
In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
Come on, man. China.
Okay.
by the way, I got hairy legs, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China.
Climate change.
Sounds corny. Go, you know the thing. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
China.
Endowed by our creator with certain inalienable rights.
I was going to put him,
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
It's taken more than
Oh, snap.
100 years. Look, here's a
I'm
It's just, when you think about it.
In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
Come on, man.
China.
You know the
Balloon. And by the way, I got hairy legs, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China.
Climate change.
sounds corny. Go, you know the thing.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
China.
Endowed by our creator with certain inalienable rights.
I was going to put him,
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's just, when you think about it.
In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
Come on, man.
China.
Come on, man.
China.
Come on, man.
China.
Man.
China.
You know the
Balloon. And by the way, I got hairy legs, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China.
Climate change.
sounds corny. Go, you know the thing.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
China.
Endowed by our creator with certain inalienable rights.
I was going to put him,
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's just, when you think about it.
In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
China.
I like it. And I've kind of got a new. Okay, so Biden flying a balloon near the open garage with secret files. Trump face keeps appearing in the balloon. The balloon is a crack pipe. Joe goes crazy, shoots the balloon, and then the balloon pops and Xi Jinping the poo falls out. That's going to work really good with this. That's going to work really good with this. But I'm going to log off, dim the lights a little bit so I can start falling asleep, and work for the next hour and a half to 2 hours and see what else I can get done here. Be good to get the audio done and then work on a couple other things in the background that need to get done. So see you tomorrow. Oh, and I cannot wait. My favorite part of the day is streaming the cartoons. So that's it. That's all. End of the show. Sleep well, jarheads.